Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Drugsman Unboxing. I'm at Emperor's Palace in the bubble. I put my mask on just in time. It's hard to talk through this because we don't want to infect the fighters. But now with me is Thysse, one of the main event of the World Junior Middleweight Tournament final. And we're very excited to finally have it. Viewers can watch on SuperSport. And I'm one of the lucky few that can be here live. Life is tough sometimes. Brandon, welcome. Great to have you here. Before we get to Saturday night, just take me back to how did boxing start for you? You obviously grew up in a boxing house.
Yeah, boxing for me started with my father. I never was into boxing. I've always known my father was boxing. Never really went into it myself until I turned, I think I was 18. Rugby career didn't work out so good for me, so I started to do boxing as a hobby, you know, and I fell in love with the sport. So from there on, this has been my life. This is what I do.
Okay, all right. Yeah, his dad, of course, former South African and Commonwealth super middleweight champion, promoter these days, Thysse. So you started in boxing as an amateur?
Yeah, I started boxing as an amateur when I was 18 years old.
How many amateur fights?
I think I got 16 fights, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so yeah, not a huge amateur record, but at least you had some amateur experience. Now, but in the semi-finals, you met Rolf Knapp, who will now be fighting it out for third place with distant retake, because obviously you won that fight. Talk us through the Rolf Knapp fight.
Yeah, you know, like my coach said, that was my coming out party. You know, showing people what I can really do if I set my mind to it, if I camp hard enough, you know, and yeah, that was one of my favorite fights. I think my training camp was the hardest until this training camp. So I trained really hard for that fight. I really wanted that fight, you know. We had our ups and downs like every other camp has, you know, getting flu, stuff like that. So, but yeah, we pulled through the fight, and that was one of my best fights to date. You know, I look back at that fight and we're very proud of what I could do there.
And there's a lot of things that you've improved. You used to be a guy who starts slowly. You take the first 2 or 3 rounds, when you get into it, you start it quicker.
Yeah, you know, I really wanted that fight. You know, I was the underdog, and I still believe I am the underdog in this four-door competition. So, you know, just knowing that I was the underdog, I wanted that fight even more and more. And I think that motivated me to do even better, to train harder, to show everybody, listen, I can do this.
Now, your opponent, Boyd Allen, you're no stranger to him. You guys fought before. You lost a close decision. You looked like an improved fighter last time out. So did Boyd. And Boyd fought much differently. He was much more orthodox. What do you expect from Boyd going into this fight?
I expect a little bit more composed Boyd. You know, he's going to look a bit more like a boxer than he did in our first fight. But you know, time will tell. You know, if I put on the pressure, if I catch him with a good shot or two, you know, everything might change in the fight. So I never know when he's going to throw at me. So we're prepared for everything.
Have you got a prediction for Saturday night?
Yeah, I'm knocking him out definitely, 100%.
He's predicting a knockout.
100%.
That's it, people. Thysse says it right here. He's going to knock out Boyd Allen. So we'll see you on Saturday night. I look forward to